So welcome all, and today we are going to start with our topic number 4, effects of electric current from science 1. And in this diagram you can see a bulb is shown, or there are two parts of that diagram. In first part, bulb is connected but circuit is open. That means switch is off and current is not flowing. When you touch the surface of bulb, what you will feel? You will feel that temperature of the outer surface of that bulb is normal and you can touch it easily. But in second diagram, circuit is closed. That means now switch is on and current is flowing from that circuit as well as that bulb. Now after some time, if you touch the surface of that bulb, you will feel that surface of bulb becomes hot. And if you are producing a large amount of current, then even you will be not able to touch the surface of bulb. Why? Because it will become very hot. तुम्ही तुमच्या नेहमीच्या जीवनात किंवा आजूबाजूला तुम्ही ज्या काही इलेक्ट्रिक अप्लायन्सेस वापरता, गॅजेट्स वापरता, त्या बाबतीत सुद्धा तुम्ही हा अनुभव घेतलेला असेल. कुठच्याही गोष्टीतून करंट पास झाला की ती वस्तू थोडीशी काय होते, गरम होते. आणि जर करंट भरपूर असेल तर ती खूपच गरम होते. आणि काही एक्झाम्पल तुम्हाला माहितीच आहे. आपली इलेक्ट्रिक आयर्न, ज्याला आपण काय म्हणतो, इस्त्री म्हणतो, हीटर, किंवा अगदी फ्रीज मधून सुद्धा काय होतो, करंट पास होतो. फ्रीजच्या आतमध्ये पण सर्किट असतं. फ्रीजच्या आतमधलं वातावरण जरी थंड असलं तरी फ्रीजला पाठीमागून तुम्ही जर स्पर्श केला तर तिकडे सुद्धा तुम्हाला काय जाणवते, हीट जाणवते. आपल्या डोक्यावरचा फॅन फिरताना तुम्ही जर त्या फॅनच्या मधल्या बॉडीला हात लावला तर तिकडे पण तुम्हाला काय जाणवणार, हीट जाणवणार. सो इन दिस व्हिडिओ what we are going to learn, we are going to learn first thing that whenever current passes from any circuit, then energy is transferred and that electric energy is converted into heat energy. We are going to derive the equation, and by using that equation we can find out the heat energy, which is also called as Joule's law or equation of Joule's law. So let us start with the derivation of Joule's law. So we are going to use this circuit diagram to derive the equation of Joule's law. But before we start, we are going to understand this circuit by comparing this circuit with the image that I have shown at the beginning of the video. So observe the second part of image, and in second part of image you can see there is electric cell. Instead of electric cell, here I have shown a battery. Second, switch is shown in that image. So this is the symbol of that electrical switch. Wires are shown by straight line and I is the current. There are two extra things that are shown in the circuit diagram that are not shown in that image. So what are those? First is a voltmeter that is used to measure the voltage, and second is ammeter that is used to measure current. Now one more thing, in that diagram electric bulb is shown, but here instead of that electric bulb I have shown a resistance. Now lot of people are confused between bulb, resistance and different appliances. बऱ्याच जणांचा असा एक समज असतो की आपण जे रेजिस्टन्स वापरतो ते फक्त कुठे असतात, प्रयोगशाळेत असतात, आणि हे बल्ब किंवा इतर डिव्हाइसेस आहेत ती पूर्णपणे वेगळी आहेत. तर प्रत्यक्षात फरक लक्षात घ्यायचा आहे. असं कुठचंही डिव्हाइस, इलेक्ट्रिकल अप्लायन्सेस किंवा विद्युत उपकरण ज्याच्यामधून करंट पास झाला की काय होणार, तो करंटला अडथळा निर्माण करणार, त्या विद्युत प्रवाहाला अडथळा निर्माण करणार आणि करंट काय करणार, कमी करणार. एखादी गोष्ट कमी करणे किंवा त्याला अडथळा करणे याला शब्द आहे रेजिस्टन्स. त्यामुळे कुठचीही गोष्ट रेजिस्टन्स ठरते. म्हणजे सर्किटमध्ये कनेक्ट केलेला बल्ब आपण काय झाला, रेजिस्टन्स. सर्किटमध्ये कनेक्ट केलेला एसी आपण काय झाला, रेजिस्टन्स. किंवा टीव्ही, मिक्सर, हे सगळे काय एक प्रकारचे रेजिस्टन्सच आहेत. सो दॅट इज वाय इन्स्टेड ऑफ शोइंग दॅट बल्ब I have shown here resistance, and the symbol of resistance is R. Now, I is the current passing from the circuit. And what is the meaning of current? Current is nothing but transfer of charge. So that charge is shown by symbol Q. VAB is the voltage applied across 2 points A and B that can be measured by voltmeter. And R is the symbol of resistance. As soon as we will put on the switch, current will start flowing from this circuit, and we can say that, in other words, electric energy is produced in this circuit. What is the formula to calculate electric energy? Electric energy is equal to voltage into charge. But we know that voltage, or symbol for voltage, is VAB, and symbol for charge it is Q. So electric energy is equal to VAB into Q, and let us call this equation number 1. Now we are going to calculate what will be the electric power. Now what is the meaning of power, or how to calculate power? Power means the amount of energy used in a particular time. So if more amount of energy is used in a particular time, power will be more. And if less amount of power is used in that same time, power will be less. So what is the formula of power? Power is equal to energy or electric energy in given time. Now we already know that for electric energy. What is the formula? VAB into Q. So we are going to put the value of this electric energy instead of this energy. So our equation will become VAB into Q, and for time I will use symbol T, and I will call this equation number 3. Now we know symbol of charge is Q and formula of charge is I into T. That means charge is equal to product of current and time. Now I will change this equation, I will rearrange it, and now I will be equal to Q upon T, or Q upon T is equal to I. Let us call this equation number 4. So now we'll put the value of equation number 4 in equation number 3. That means instead of this Q upon T, I will put the value of Q upon T, that is I. So I will write equation again. Power is equal to VAB, but now instead of this Q upon T, I will write I according to equation number 4. So power is equal to voltage into current, and this is our equation number 5. आता आपण जी काही इलेक्ट्रिक एनर्जी या सर्किट मध्ये सप्लाय केलेली आहे ती सगळी एनर्जी अकॉर्डिंग टू लॉ ऑफ कॉन्झर्वेशन ऑफ एनर्जी कुठच्या एनर्जी मध्ये कन्वर्ट होणार? हीट एनर्जी मध्ये. जसं की मी तुम्हाला सांगितलं की एखाद्या बल्ब मधून आपण इलेक्ट्रिक एनर्जी पास केली की तो बल्ब काय होतो? हीट होतो. सो दिस हीट एनर्जी can be calculated by power into time. Now why power into time? If you are using more power for more time, more heat will be produced, and if you are using less power in less time, less energy will be, or less heat energy will be produced, and that is why formula to calculate heat energy is power into time. But we have already calculated the formula for this power. So this power is equal to VAB into I. So I will put this value of power in this equation. So my equation will become H is equal to, instead of this power, what I will write? VAB into I, and for this time again I will use symbol T. But in 9th standard you have learned one law. That law is called as Ohm's law, and according to Ohm's law, VAB or voltage is equal to I into R, and that is why I will be equal to VAB upon R. काय केलं इकडे मी फक्त काही टर्म्स रिअरेंज केलं. हा I तसंच ठेवला आणि हा R तिकडे येऊन गेलो. इकडे तो मल्टिप्लिकेशन आहे, तिकडे जाऊन तो काय होणार? डिवाइड होणार. सो I is equal to VAB upon R, and I will call this equation number 6. Now I will put this value of equation number 6 instead of this I. या I ची व्हॅल्यू मी या इक्वेशन मध्ये टाकणार. सो व्हॉट our equation will become? H is equal to VAB. आता या I च्या ऐवजी मी पुन्हा VAB लिहिणार अपॉन R into T. आता हेच इक्वेशन मी इकडे लिहितोय, फक्त त्यामध्ये थोडासा टर्मचा पोझिशन मध्ये चेंज करतोय. सो H is equal to VAB into VAB, and I will put this R below this T into T upon R. इक्वेशन मध्ये मी काही बदल केलेला नाहीये, फक्त पोझिशन इकडची तिकडे केलेली आहे बस. नाउ अगेन अकॉर्डिंग टू Ohm's law, VAB is equal to I into R. आपण ओम्स लॉ मध्ये नवीन शिकलेलो आहोत की व्होल्टेज इज इक्वल टू करंट इंटू रेजिस्टन्स. सो इन्स्टेड ऑफ दिस VAB I will put the value of IR. इकडे मी VAB ची व्हॅल्यू टाकणार आणि इकडे सुद्धा मी तीच व्हॅल्यू टाकणार. सो H will be equal to, instead of this VAB I will write IR here also. For this VAB again I will write IR into this term as it is, T upon R. So R will get cancelled for R, and our equation will become H is equal to I into I square R T. And by using this equation we can calculate what is the heat produced whenever current passes from any circuit. Only we have to know what is the value of current, what is the resistance, and for what time that current passes from the circuit. So this equation is also called as the equation of Joule's law, and you have to remember the unit of power is watt. So after learning Joule's law and equation for Joule's law, now we are going to learn what are the units that are used for power and energy. And as I told you already, unit for power is watt. But this watt is a very small unit. That means we cannot use that unit conveniently and commercially. म्हणजे दोन गावामधलं अंतर जर आपल्याला एक्सप्रेस करायचं असेल किंवा सांगायचं असेल तर आपण ते अंतर मिलीमीटर, सेंटीमीटर किंवा मीटर मध्ये सांगू शकतो. काही हरकत नाही. बट दॅट विल बी नॉट कन्व्हिनियंट. हे कसं असणार, सोयीस्कर नसणार. आकडे कसे होणार, मोठे मोठे होणार. अँड दॅट इज वाय वी यूज किलोमीटर. सिमिलरली दिस वॅट इज ऑल्सो अ व्हेरी स्मॉल युनिट that cannot be used commercially, and that is why we use kilowatt as the commercial unit. And remember, 1 kilowatt is equal to 1000 watts. Now let us calculate what will be the electric energy that will be used if 1000 watt of power is used for 1 hour by any device. असं कुठचंही उपकरण आहे, ते उपकरण चालू केल्यानंतर त्या उपकरणाने 1000 वॅट एवढी पॉवर वापरली. किती तास, 1 तास. तर इलेक्ट्रिक एनर्जी किती असणार. And to calculate electric energy, formula is power into time. So as we know, power is 1000 watt and time. Now we have to convert that 1 hour into seconds. That means we have to use SI unit. So there will be 3600 seconds. And finally we will get answer this much. But again this is a big number. That's why I will express this number in the power of 10. So final answer will be 3.6 into 10 raised to 6 watt second, or also called as 3.6 into 10 raised to 6 joules. I will write this same unit on this side. 3.6 into 10 raised to 6 joules. This is also called as 1 kilowatt hour. And this 1 kilowatt hour is called as 1 unit. And this 1 unit is a commercial unit that is used in electricity bill. तुम्ही जर तुमचं इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल ओपन करून बघितलं तर तुम्हाला एक गोष्ट दिसणार की त्यावर तुम्ही पूर्ण महिन्यात किंवा 2 महिन्यात किती युनिट्स वापरला त्याचा उल्लेख केलेला असतो. आणि प्रत्येक युनिटचा शासनाचा दर ठरलेला असतो. समजा तुम्ही 10 युनिट वापरला तर 10 into what is the rate of per unit, that will be your total electricity bill. हा तर त्या टॅक्स वगैरे लागलेला असतो, हा भाग वेगळा. आपण फक्त सायन्स बद्दल बोलणार आहोत. ओके. सो रिमेंबर, unit is the commercial unit that is used to calculate the power consumption. So I hope you have understood about the units, and this everything is useful for solving the numerical problems.